Today we are at the Biot Heritage Woods Natural Area. We are with the landowners Farron and Rowena, and we are assessing the trails that were damaged after Hurricane Fiona. Today we went around several of the trails and we're marking those that need to be trimmed and cut by our land stewardship team in the coming weeks and months, and getting an idea of the damage that the entire trail system and natural area fared after the hurricane. So the damage is quite extensive on some of the trails. We see a lot of the spruce patches were hit the hardest overall, and those that were facing along the north sides of the slopes on the property. What we're seeing here, because we have 66 natural areas, is that our land has been used for agriculture in several uses in decades before. And so a lot of these patches have experienced multiple uses over the years. And patches that were planted using plantations or that are harvested for hardwoods, we're seeing that those were hit the hardest due to their spruce domination in the landscape. And so we're expecting to see that in other natural areas that did not have such a diverse ecosystem. Diversity in the landscape is very important because diversity of substrates for seeds as well as nursing logs and animal habitats serves to support a diverse ecosystem and a diverse amount of species and organisms in the landscape. So when you have a ecosystem that is full of biodiversity, we're able to combat natural disturbances that would be present on the landscape compared to sites that are more plantation or monocultures, which would not be as apt to deal with the natural disturbances we see here on the island. And I think it's important to remember that the forest in the wake of Hurricane Fiona actually did serve a purpose in protecting us islanders. And it's important to remember that their job isn't over, that the dead wood that was created after the storm is going to be important into the ecosystem and adding more diversity and more complexity and heterogeneity to the landscape that's necessary to protect us from the next storm.